Welcome to One Thing. Hey, before we start, if you please, while you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. I'm only a couple subs away from being able to monetize it, and I'd appreciate you do that. You can like it as well. That always helps out things. I appreciate you visiting and checking out all the podcasts, not only One Thing, but also the POS podcast, any of my videos that are on there. Appreciate you. Today's One Thing, public restrooms. Now, when I was a kid, the public restroom to a child is a wonderful adventure. It's to my sister would get very excited about going. If we all went out to eat, no matter what, it was like my father and then my brother and sister, or my mom, my brother and sister, I was divorced, but we would go out to eat. My sister had to visit every public restroom of every restaurant you've ever been to. If we had gone there, she had to go see it. She said she always just had to go, but I think it was just one of those things about being able to go somewhere. Like you're supposed to sit down and do this. And as a child, it's like I can go somewhere else and I can be in a place and go see it. And it was a thing of majesty. Like when you're a child and you would go in, you'd go, whoa, you don't have to turn the faucets. You can just put your hands and magic does it. Or like, what kind of hand dryer does it have? Does it have the blowy one? Does it have the one where you just put your hands under and know stuff? Is it just paper towels? Is it the rough, terrible paper towels? Is it the good white ones? What is it? What's going on? The toilet paper, does it have the two-roll thing where if one moves away, the other one pops over? There was so much majesty. But then later on, because I'm older, but now everyone knows it, at one point, toilets didn't flush themselves, not to the point where, like, if you stood still or sat still on the toilet, it would not even recognize you were there. And then all of a sudden, it would just flush and give a weird feeling on your buttocks. That was crazy. It was magical as a child. Or if the lights would go off, you were in there quietly and you had to wiggle around again to make sure it went back on. That's a crazy thing. That was wonderful. It was awesome. As a kid, you were excited. How's the bathroom? The other kid go, it's crazy. You got to go in there. They got the hand blow things. You move up, whoop, whoop, pop, like that. They got the soap thing. It's not. They got a pump one. Do it all. They got 4 mirrors. Like what? It's like you can stand on the counter. Like mom said not to, but it can hold you. You were excited. It was a great thing. You bragged about it. As adults, we kind of shame each other by using the public restroom. At a restaurant, at a grocery store, at a gas station, it's always the same thing. Like, don't go there. It's disgusting. But we all drag our kids into there. And I know you'll say, well, the kids have to go, whatever. It's like, what's the message? Is it the same thing as Santa? Is it okay to believe in it when we're younger, but we're just lying and then telling kids one thing so when they get older, it's go, everything we told you was a lie. This isn't real, but don't worry. We'll let you in on the secret and you can pretend with your brother and sister that it's a great thing. I don't understand the issue with the public restroom. Today, I had to use a public restroom. I was near a grocery store. I was taking a walk. I had had a couple coffees in the morning, and I guess they ran through me before I got back home. Nothing terrible, nothing crazy, but I was like, oh, I'm going to need to use a restroom. Now, I was closer to a grocery store on my walk than I was to home. So I went into a local grocery store. I was at to buy a couple things anyway. So I was like, I will go in there, and I will use their public restroom. And I went in and I sat down and I was just doing my thing, whatever it was. And believe me, I don't like bathroom humor, so don't worry. You're not going to get a bunch of stuff like that. Bathroom is not my cup of pee. Boom. Hey, anyway, what I'm saying is this. I'm in there. I'm in the stall doing my thing. And then somebody came in and they made a sound like, because they could sense that someone's in there using the bathroom. Someone's utilizing the room used for the thing it's utilized for. Oh, is it my fault? I went in there and did the thing I'm supposed to do. I can't believe it. And they even had the nerve, the gall, the cut of their jib, whatever it is, under their breath to say out loud enough so I could hear it. Don't you have a bathroom at home? And then what? Now, did I chuckle at that? Yes, I did. And did that throw them off? Yes, because they weren't ready for the guy in the stall to go like that. Because then they went, and then they just stormed out. And I don't think they washed their hands. And that's a whole different story that I'll talk about another time. But anyway, came back to this. What was that guy's problem? What was his point? To go in there and then to judge me about to say, don't I have one at home? Is to me implying almost like, do you have a home? Are you homeless? Are you a vagabond on the streets? Are you a hobo riding the rails? You don't have somewhere to go? Why can't I use the room the way it's supposed to be used? You have one. Why can't I use it? It's a function we all do. Why are we so weird with it? Everybody does it. It's how animals, everybody, you eat things, they got to come out of you. I don't understand it. I'm not a scientist, nor a biologist, nor a third thing. I just know that when I eat things or drink things, eventually they got to come out of me. Some of it stays, some of it's good, some of it's bad. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that at this time, coffee went in me. Coffee had to come out of me. And so therefore, I was in the bathroom. Why is it a problem for other people? Why are some people so steadfast at saying, I'm only a home game person. I'm not an away game person. I only go to the bathroom at home. I don't go to the bathroom. That's why is that a thing you not only that you do, it has one thing that's in your head, but why is it a stance you make out loud or on social media to make does it make you feel like you're better than others that do go to the bathroom there or have to go to the bathroom there or just choose to use a bathroom when they need to use a bathroom, not pent it all up? And for people that do use a public restroom, why are you so into it? Why are the people that do use it are always like, I don't care where I am. I'll go anywhere. I'll go in a nuclear holocaust. Like, why would you go there? They would probably even have a bathroom there. I don't even know if that's a thing. I think I put two words here. But anyway, I don't understand why people are either for it or against it, but there's no middle ground. It should be middle ground. It shouldn't be excited about using it or not using it. It really just should be, I have to go to the bathroom. Do you have a bathroom? Yes, we have a bathroom. Thank you. And you go in, you use it, you treat it like with respect, like you do your own home. You don't have to take an animal, and you leave. Transaction done. You know what I mean? I also feel like if you go to a store, I bought a bottle of water and an apple for my walk back, but I wasn't sure if I was going to buy anything, but I did that because I went in there and I'm like, oh, thanks for the usage. Patron, without that they notice it's a big grocery store. But I do feel that way, but I don't think you have to. I don't think anyone should do that. But if a place won't let you use their public restroom, you shouldn't be mad at them for choosing to do that. If someone just came to your home and you didn't know them and said, hello, I'm just walking by, can I use your bathroom? I know you right now will say, oh, I would be nice and say yes. You probably wouldn't say nice. You probably wouldn't even answer the door. You probably don't answer doorbells. You probably hide behind the couch when the doorbell rings and pretend like you're not there. Because nobody visits people anymore. I understand that. What I'm saying is, don't be that offended by it. If I go to a gas station and they're like, sorry, it's not for public use, no problem. It's your bathroom. It's your call. I get it. People are probably doing crazy drugs or having hooligan sex or something in there. So therefore, you don't allow it anymore. I got no problem. But if there is a public restroom and I need to go to the bathroom, I will go. Do I take all the precautions? I'd like to say so. Most of the time, if they have one of those fancy deli paper donut things, I'll throw it down there and hope for the best. It's just like a mask during COVID. I don't think it really does anything. I think it's just for show. But the simple fact that if I use it, it makes people feel safe. There you go. It's your COVID thing. It's the same thing. If you let people know you use it, they go, okay, I feel better about knowing you that you at least attempted to poop through, deli paper. Whatever it is, do you go in there? Do you make a mess? Do you flush? I courtesy flush. I do a bunch. If I'm in there and I even start to feel like I can make anyone comfortable with the exorcisms, if you will, I will flush before I'm done to make sure. I don't even know if that works, but I just feel like that's something you should do. I also like to make sure that it doesn't flush while I'm still going because I don't know, even though it can be kind of nice for a second, I don't like that feeling of it flushing while I'm still sitting. It's crazy. I don't think women have the problem with it as much because women have to sit when they go to the bathroom. Spoiler alert for a lot of you people, but women have to sit when they go to the bathroom. Some of you women are like, oh, God, we're not even getting into that thing. Okay. You go, baby girl, whatever. What I'm saying is normally in the places that I've been and know, women can sit because they only have stalls. Men have two options. And I think that's why men are more about it. They're like, if you sit down, that makes you a girl. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like sitting down. I don't know. Why do I got to stand? I just like relax. I sit down. I don't miss. When I sit, I'm 48. When I sit, I don't get any dribble problems. If you're older, you know what I'm saying. If you're younger, F you. I don't care. But what I'm saying, I don't mind. Sometimes you can be on your phone when you sit down and do stuff. If you're on your phone standing up, you're a lunatic. You're touching your phone, touching your Johnson, touching your phone. That's too much. If you're sitting down and doing it, you can put it away in your pocket. Go wash your hands. It's not touching stuff. We're not getting into that. I didn't want to get into weird bathroom humor. But we went there. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. What I'm saying is this. I think men have more of a problem with it. They make it more of a thing about them. Like, I would never or I would. Either you're the conqueror of the public restroom. I will stake my claim down. My flag goes in. I don't care where I poop. I'll poop anyway. All right. That's too fired up. What are you doing? This isn't a tailgate party. Some people are like, I would never. Only at home. Whatever. I think that's a you problem. I think if you're saying you only do it at home, it's because you must treat your bathroom like such trash, or you must go to the bathroom like such trash that you think everyone does that. Because I think that people that just go to the bathroom normal style and it's not a disaster relief area they're not dropping relief bags of rice and Suzanne Struthers is hanging in front yelling 7 cents a day in front of the bathrooms when I go to the bathroom. But some people, it's that bad. It's third world country action. So if you have to do that, then I guess you believe everyone's like that. So therefore, you're like, I would never go to a public restroom because of the animals. But if you're not an animal, then you don't feel that way. But I don't get why people have such a problem with it. Do you have a problem with the public restroom? How do you feel about it? If you have to go, do you just go? It's not a problem to you at all. Are you somebody that when they use a public restroom, they feel so weird about it, they have to go home and tell people? When I use a public restroom, yes, I came home and told you people. So I guess I am that person because it bothered me when that man said, don't you have somewhere to go? Yeah, don't you have somewhere to go? Back to work, produce boy. Yeah, I saw underneath the stall thing, you work there, so shut up. Where do you go? Somewhere better? You got a secret Stop and Shop bathroom? I know I should have said your name. Did I dox you? I don't care. It's a million Stop and Shops. You'll be okay. I stopped and pooped. It's not a big deal. But who are you? Are you somebody that goes and doesn't care? Are you somebody that will never go? Or are you just impartial? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for paying attention to this one thing. If you got a one thing you want me to rant about, I don't do politics. I just do stupid things. If you got one thing, let me know. And I'd like to rant about it. Like I said, thank you so much. Please like the thing, subscribe to the thing, keep watching the thing. Thank you for the one thing.